Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're unpacking a really interesting source you shared with us. It's about something called Level Up, your daily quest for growth. Our mission here basically is to figure out what this daily experience is actually about and, what makes it stand out, especially with, all the personal growth stuff already out there. Yeah, the source we have calls Level Up a daily cheat code for personal development. It's a catchy phrase, isn't it? It suggests a shortcut, maybe. But what we want to explore is how it's really about optimizing that consistent effort, particularly for anyone feeling a bit stuck, maybe overwhelmed by, just the sheer amount of self-help content.
Right. And what grabbed my attention immediately is how it plans to distill these sometimes quite complex ideas, make them super practical, very actionable insights, and get this in just 5 to 7 minutes each morning.
5 to 7 minutes. That's it.
Yeah. It's not just about being quick, though. It positions itself almost like a daily vitamin, for your mind, your career, your finances, too. It really leans into that micro-learning idea, so it fits into pretty much any schedule, no matter how packed.
Okay, so a daily vitamin. I like that. But how does this daily quest actually, work for someone listening? How's it structured? Because the source mentions something quite specific here. These monthly quest lines. That sounds intriguing.
Exactly. That's the core structure. So it's not just random tips each day. Each month focuses on one big theme, one specific area of life. It builds up over a whole year, like a curriculum for growth, but, way less formal.
A curriculum? Okay, so it's planned out.
Very much so. For example, they're kicking things off in August with a quest called The Spirit of Independence. And that digs into being free, not just financially, but mentally, too, which I think is a really well-rounded way to look at independence.
Financial and mental freedom. That is holistic.
Yeah.
And the source mentioned other quests too, didn't it? Something about maintaining your body and mind engine and from hobby to profit.
That's right.
So it sounds like they're covering a really wide range of topics, which is great, but in that short daily format, 5 to 7 minutes, how do they manage to go deep enough? Does it risk being superficial?
That's a fair question. I think the design is key here. The source suggests they break down these big topics into really small, digestible chunks. It taps into what we understand about cognitive load, and habit building.
So less like a lecture, more like daily prompts.
Exactly. Consistent, targeted prompts that sort of build on each other through the month and then month after month. Think of it like chunking the knowledge. Makes it easier for you, the listener, to actually absorb and use the strategies. Really pushes for application, not just listening.
Okay, that makes sense. Application over just passive learning. Now, with this kind of structure, who's actually guiding you? Who's the host?
Yeah, that's another really interesting point the source highlights. The host isn't set up as, the traditional guru, not the expert with all the answers.
Well, how are they positioned then?
More like a guide, a fellow learner even, someone sharing the cheat codes they're finding on their own journey.
Okay, so less top-down instruction.
Right. It really emphasizes this idea that it's not about who the host is, but about who we can become together. It fosters this sense of community, a shared journey.
That feels different, more relatable maybe. It moves away from that feeling of, here's what you must do.
Absolutely. I think the goal there is to lower the barrier to entry,
Yeah.
Make it less intimidating than maybe some traditional self-help stuff can feel. It encourages you to actively try things out, apply the ideas with this supportive voice kind of nudging you along. It's more collaborative.
So let's bring it back to you, our listener. Someone maybe juggling a busy life, trying to grow, maybe feeling that information overload.
Right.
What's the key takeaway here?
Well, I think Level Up offers a really focused solution to that common feeling of being overwhelmed. It's about getting valuable insights quickly, yes, but also thoroughly enough to actually use them. It's aiming for those daily aha moments, moments that are curated and delivered so they stick, so you can integrate them. It makes learning feel less like an event and more like a continuous, manageable process.
A continuous process integrated into daily life. Makes sense. So for anyone listening who feels ready to jump onto this path, the very first episode drops August 1st, and all you need to do is hit follow or subscribe wherever you usually get your podcasts to be there from the start.
And maybe, as a final thought to leave you with, consider this micro-learning approach. Ask yourself, how could integrating these kinds of brief but really consistent daily challenges actually reshape your own growth path over the long term? Could those small daily actions really add up to, a major shift?